What has the short-fingered vulgarian gotten itself into this time? Drumpf, a serial bankruptcy filer who managed somehow to collapse a casino against all physical laws of financial probability. An individual who is probably the most unfit person to ever run for office on any level, let alone for the highest office. He's a serial liar, a perpetual liar. Hasn't even released its taxes. He's as non-transparent as one could possibly be. The IRS has stressed that any private citizen is free to release their taxes. There is nothing stopping Drumpf from releasing his taxes except Drumpf. And he won't release them. Drumpf will never release them because he's not a billionaire, which has been pointed out numerous times. What billionaire hawks steaks in a catalog? See a lot of that from Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, huh? A lot of Warren Buffett steaks and cheap catalogs. See that a lot, do you? No, you won't, because billionaires have better things to do with their time than touting cheap steaks through a crappy catalog. Aside from that, the fact that he's not transparent in any way and no one really knows what his net worth is. Everything else about him is transparent. And it's now time Republicans, any of them who wish to save face, it's time for them to disavow Drumpf and remove themselves from all connection to Drumpf. Let Drumpf fail on his own. He will. It's inevitable. That's what Drumpf does for a living, is fail. Numerous bankruptcies, collapsed companies. It's a string of failures. This is his last-ditch effort to scam someone and make enough of a profit to live well, because everything else has been failure after failure. Drumpf's famous golf tournament on his course, his annual tournament, the contract's now been severed, and the new contract has been picked up by a golf course in Mexico. Curiously enough, where Gonzalo Curiel, the judge presiding over Drumpf's fraud case, a RICO fraud case, the heritage of the judge presiding over Drumpf's RICO fraud case happens to be of American descendancy. Drumpf once made a very amusing comment about immigrants in one of his tweets, which we'll show here. It's hilarious. So you've got Drumpf, the great American, calling a judge who was born in Indiana and whose family has been here longer than Drumpf's immigrant family, called him a Mexican and said that this judge, who used to be a prosecutor trying cases against Mexican drug lords, trying to say that he had some sort of weird animus towards Drumpf, which is silly. He's just trying the fraud case. That's what he's supposed to do. Drumpf is just thin-skinned and can't take any criticism, and is now angry that this is going to somehow affect his ability to run. He's unelectable to begin with, so there's no harm done here. It's just another exclamation on Drumpf's history. So Republicans, time to disavow yourself of this guy. Drumpf's never heard of a down-ticket ballot, doesn't even know what that is. He's egocentric, he just cares about himself. So if you want to exist as a party beyond this, time to detach from Drumpf's rectum and hold your head high once again. America needs real Americans. not drumpsies.